Hey guys, back at it again with another video. It's been a very long time since I've been on the YouTubes and any of that stuff. So I'm gonna go ahead and upload a video and show you guys my latest project I have. I just picked it up last Friday, one of those days. Anyway, it's a 1988 yz250 Yamaha. It's a vintage bike. I got it for a really good deal. They kind of are vintage, you know. They bring a little bit of money, you know. They're kind of cool, you know. They're really not worth a dog crap to ride, but I don't know. I rode it. It's okay. It's got a very strong engine. It's got a lot of compression. I didn't have to do a whole heck of a lot to get it running. I just dumped it, put fresh gas in it. I didn't even touch the carburetor. I'm really lucked out on that. Runs okay. It's a real bitch to kick. It's really hard to get started, but once you get it started, it runs fine, no issues. It's been rebuilt, I'm sure, maybe at least once or twice for sure, but I mean, we can look it over. I mean, so I've already went through and sanded and polished the plastics because they're really hard to come by to find plastics for them. I swapped the handlebars. I had bent handlebars. It was wrecked, you know, it was triple clamps were tweaked. Everything was kind of messed up. So I put these stock OEM handlebars off of my Suzuki 125 on it. They fit really nice. They kind of look original almost, really. They're just your basic 7/8 bar. Nothing special. I got to go ahead and replace this grip. It's torn. Need a brake lever. It's missing the rubber here, as you can see. Just your basic shit, you know. Wheels got a couple little bends in them. Tires are pretty shot. But I mean, it's basically all there. I mean, a few things. I mean, yeah, it's a little tweaked. It's got some bends here. This is kind of bent, the shifter. I tightened the crap out of that. I lucked out that the shift shaft wasn't stripped out, because that happens a lot with a lot of used bikes. People just leave that loose. And if you leave that loose, that'll strip out the splines on your shaft. And if you do that, then you're screwed and you have to split the case, or at least get in there behind there and put a new shift shaft in it. And that's a pain in the ass, and it's a lot of work. Anyway, so right now what I'm doing, I kind of just hopped into it, and I've already been working on it, but I painted, so the original paint, you know, obviously the guy's boot or whoever wrote it, the boot rubbed the paint off, so I just kind of stuffed a bunch of crap in there, because this is, you know, I'm a painter, but when I do my own stuff, I just don't really care. So I stuff a bunch of shit in here, and I just rattle can that really quick, like dusted it on there. And it looks good enough, right? I mean, it's okay. I don't have any masking tape here at home, and I'm not gonna buy any for this job. I just don't care. Like, it's gonna be fine. You know, I'm gonna sell this thing, and it is what it is. So it looks decent for right here. I mean, obviously right here could be a little bit better, but I can do that later. I can maybe just leave it alone. I don't know. We'll see. But so you can see over here, this is how I did it. I don't have any masking tape, anything, no paper, nothing to masking paper or anything like that. So I just stuffed all my rags and a bunch of gloves in here. And shit, I mean, it's worked okay, but as you can see, I didn't even sand it. I didn't clean it. I didn't do any of that. So obviously there's oil all over this thing. So as you can see, the paint just fish-eyed and everything. No big deal, you know. I let it tack up for a little bit. And right here, I just got your basic shit. You get this at Walmart, just your basic rattle can. It's satin white. I already had it. I damn sure ain't gonna buy anything for this bike, you know, I mean, yeah, I am, but I'm not gonna spend too much money. So I just kind of dust it in here. Try to blend it in the best you can. Just barely. That way you don't get a bunch of overspray all over everything else. I think it's kind of, you just do light coats like that. It should work okay, but I don't know. And then another thing is this pipe. Look how beat up this pipe is. Super dented up. I did find a used one on eBay. I might make an offer on it to see if I can get it, but I don't know how extensive I'm getting with this bike yet, you know, so we'll see on that. It's pushed into the frame there. Not that noticeable if you don't know, but it'd be nice to have a new one for it. We'll see about that. I don't know. There's a lot of things. Here's the seat. The seat is pretty wasted. I did find one of those used on eBay. The whole seat, the pan, the foam, and the cover already on there was original. Even had the red seat cover. Had a tiny little rip in the very back, and I'm okay with that. It was only 86 bucks with, it's like a $15 shipping, but I lucked out on that. That was a pretty good deal, so I got that coming for it. Just a few things here and there I'm gonna get for it, but mainly just clean it and do the minimum amount of work to it, and I'll see what I can get for it. You know, these bikes fully restored can bring up to 6,000 to 7,000 is what I was told. I don't really know that for sure, but we'll see. I'm hoping. I mean, this bike isn't in the best shape, but I think I can get something out of it. But this is going to be a part one. I'll bring you guys along for the ride if I do some more work to it, and we'll go from there. But thank you.